Good day, viewers. My name is Gila Prudence. Today we'll be bringing to you a very interesting topic titled depression. We'll be checking out the question: how do we, as teenagers, manage our emotions to avoid depression? Please join us. Good day, viewers. I am Ihilia Prudence, an SSU student of Salvation International Preparatory Schools. Today we have a talk show for your viewing pleasure, and with me I have
Akim Jeremy.
Eromo Jetron.
Second Master.
and we'll be discussing the topic depression with the question: how do we as teenagers manage our emotions to prevent depression? So, Jeremy, what is depression?
Depression is a mood disorder that affects the way we think, feel, behave, and sometimes loss of interest in physical activities. It happens when memories from the past or the present are brought to play in the individual's mind. It makes the person become sad and also have lack in some other activities too. So the depression can actually drive people to do some things like suicide, in which a person can end his or her own life, thinking that's the only solution to their problem since they can't find any reasonable solution.
Thank you, Jeremy, for that excellent submission. So, do teenagers actually experience depression? Omase?
Yes, because most of the symptoms are easily noticeable in teenagers.
Okay. So when we speak of the causes of depression, what can we say will cause a teenager to feel depressed? Jetro.
Well, the first cause could be childhood traumas. Childhood traumas, these are bad memories of what happened in the past that affects a child when the child grows up. And most of these memories could be when the child was raped or the loss of one's parents or close relations. And when these memories are being replayed in the child's mind, it leaves a hole in the heart for depression to set in.
Very nice. So are there any other causes of depression? No, sir.
Yes, socioeconomic standing is one of those causes. For instance, whereby you see some students are being dropped off in school with expensive and flashy cars. Some others be trekked from their houses to school, not because they like it, but because they don't have money for it. And those same students, when it's time for them to eat or take a break, they won't have money to buy food. But when they see their other mates having money to buy food, they will feel sad and depression can set in.
Excellent. So speaking of another cause of depression in teenagers, Adana.
A major cause of depression in teenagers is emotional trauma occasioned by teenage relationship. First, the teenagers are implemented to be in any form of intimate or mutual relationship with their mates. Occasionally, such relationships could lead to rejection, division of focus, and emotional baggage. All these all have a negative effect on the teenager's life.
Thank you very much, Olivia. What else would you say is a cause of depression among teenagers? Michael?
Academic performance is surely a major cause of depression in teenagers because academic performance widely relates to almost everything you do in life. You cannot become anything without training, which you go to school for. And when students don't perform well in school, it really affects their whole lives. And that affects them also emotionally, which could lead them to go into depression. Because when you feel that you are not along with your mates, you don't belong to them academically, there's no way you feel alright. You always feel this emptiness that you are not performing well in your school and everything that you are doing. And this will make the teenager go down and down in life with no other thing but just poor academic performance. Thank you.
That was very nice. So if we continue speaking on these causes to enlighten our teenagers, Jeremy, what else would you say is a cause of depression among teenagers?
Another major cause of depression among teenagers is peer rejection. It happens among students in school where they have like it's a group of friends that are like 5 in number. Then one person wants to join their clique but gets rejected. So he that gets rejected now will have that thought in his mind, thinking that maybe he's not able to live up to their standards. So that will now be anything on his mind. So they might think that he will not, he's not fitting with other students in school, making place for depression to set in there.
Interesting. At this point, we'd like to look at the solutions to these causes of depression that we have laid down. Jetron, Can you give us the solution to the cause that you mentioned?
Well, I talked about childhood trauma earlier, and the solution to this problem could be one, counseling. Teenager that has experienced childhood trauma needs a counselor. He needs a person to speak with so that he or she can know the way forward from his or her current state of depression. And another one could be getting engaged in positive activities. Well, it's one thing to be counseled, it's another thing to do what you are being told. So when the child is being counseled, he or she needs something to get her mind off what is causing him or her to be depressed, and that's when depression can be solved.
No, sir, do you have another solution to lay forward?
As I said before, socioeconomic standing is a cause of depression, and the solution to it is contentment. According to the Bible, in 1 Timothy 6, it says, "Godliness with contentment is great gain." So whatever your parents have given you or have provided for you should be enough for that child. Shouldn't put eyes on other people's properties, and with this, depression can be solved.
Thank you, Nusa. Now let's listen to the solution leaders for us.
As I said, the major cause of depression in teenagers is emotional trauma occasioned by teenage relationship. The solution to this cause is for teenagers to avoid any form of relationship in that young age, because they are still knowing who they are. They already have enough things to be worried about, and especially they're still going through the process of maturity. I understand that their hormones are involved, they're raging and other stuff like that, which could trigger them being emotionally attached to someone. But for the cause of avoiding such trauma or things that they will regret in the future, so it's advisable for teenagers to avoid intimate relationships to avoid depression.
As a parent, I have always asked, how can I prepare my children for the infrastructural development and socio-economic evolution of the next decade? With the ongoing speed of globalization, how can I position my children to perform excellently in a rapidly changing society? The answer is and has always been to give them a solid foundation, academically, spiritually, and morally. Salvation International Preparatory Schools, with her team of highly qualified tutors, conducive environment for learning, state-of-the-art computer and science laboratories coupled with quality day and boarding facilities, is the place to be. For more information, contact 080-233-76135. SIPS remains the birthplace of leaders.
Michael, what do you have to say?
A solution to depression in teenagers caused by academic performance is development of good study habits. Teenagers should learn to be able to study enough so that during exams they can be able to pour out all the things they have learned for their teachers, and that will help them in life as they go to different institutions, mostly the tertiary institutions. They will be able to cope well knowing that they have adopted a good study habit. Thank you.
Okay, Jeremy, what else can you say is a solution to depression in teenagers?
I talked about peer rejection earlier, and the solution to peer rejection is to focus on your studies. Our parents do not pay our school fees for us to come and make friends. Our parents do not pay our school fees for us to come and join cliques. Our parents pay our school fees to come and receive knowledge and pass our exams. So what you just do is just to focus on your studies, receive the knowledge, aim for higher heights, and become something greater in life. And through focusing on your studies and accepting that rejection is a solution to depression.
Wow. So everything we said now is to enlighten teenagers that you should abstain from relationships that will cause you emotional trauma. You should try and seek counsel when you have gone through childhood traumas. You should develop good reading habits. Focus on your studies. Don't be jealous. Just try and be contented, because with all this you avoid or you'll be able to escape depression. Thank you. Don't forget to join us next time on the same program, Legacy Moments, same station next week. From all of us, we say bye.
As a parent, I have always asked, how can I prepare my children for the infrastructural development and socio-economic evolution of the next decade? With the ongoing speed of globalization, how can I position my children to perform excellently in a rapidly changing society? The answer is and has always been to give them a solid foundation. Academically, spiritually, and morally. Salvation International Preparatory Schools, with her team of highly qualified tutors, conducive environment for learning, state-of-the-art computer and science laboratories coupled with quality day and boarding facilities, is the place to be. For more information, contact 080-233-76135. SIPS remains the birthplace of leaders.
Welcome back. I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget, SIPS is at number 164 Airport Road, Benin City. See you.
And I'm a parent. I have 4 kids here. I want to say a lot has been spoken about salvation, and it's all been good. We started this school somewhere last year, and we have noticed visible changes in the lives of our children. I am very impressed, and I want to say a big thank you to Mommy for obeying the voice of God. I mean, the testimonies that we've heard, your investment in the children, your commitments. God bless you, ma. I want to say a big congratulations to Salvation on this 25 years. God blesses you, God increases you, and God expands your coast.
Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place